Would the children of the church please come forward? Come on up. And I need you to stand up this week. Good morning. I'm so glad all of you are back. Come on up. Come on up. It's okay. Come on and join us. This week I thought I'd share with you two of my favorite games. Do you remember the people of Israel were in Egypt and there was a Pharaoh, and whatever the Pharaoh said was what you had to do. So do you know what game comes out of that? Have you ever played Simon Says? Yeah. The Pharaoh says, and you've got to do it exactly that way. And only if Pharaoh says, right? So Jack, if I said rub your belly, what would you do? Not unless I said Pharaoh says rub your belly, right? If I said Bryce, pat your head, nope, you don't. If I said Pharaoh says pat your head, everybody's supposed to pat your head then, right? Well, it got to be so that people did exactly what Pharaoh said. And then the people were set free. And the people following Moses wondered if they were supposed to do whatever Moses says and play the game of Moses says. And instead, he went up on the mountain. And what happened on the mountain? Who does Moses meet up on the mountain? Who? That's right. Met God up on the mountain. And God gave to Moses the 10 Commandments. Do you know what all the 10 Commandments are? It's hard to keep track of which one's which, so I've got a special game for it. Come on over here. Do you guys know this game? What's this game, Sophia? Hopscotch. And the fun part about hopscotch is you do 3 steps, and then 2 steps, and 2 steps, and 2 steps, and 1 step. And that's how I learned the 10 Commandments. The first one, what's the first law? The first commandment? There's only one God. The second one is we'll have no idols. We will not worship idols. Okay? Sophia, you get to be number 3. And number 3 is we do not take the name of the Lord in vain. This is a very sacred name. It's very special. It's only known to the people of God, so we keep that name as being very, very sacred. The name of God. Could you be number 4? That's right. And number 4 is what? You'll honor the Sabbath. But what's another thing that we honor? Isabel, do you know? Do you honor your mom and dad? Honor your mother and father. So you get to be number 5. Bryce, what comes after that? You shall not murder. Jack, could you be number 6? You shall not kill marriages. So you shall not commit adultery. Stieg, you want to be number 8? And what's next? You shall not lie. Avery, would you like to be number 9? You shall not steal. Celia and Izzy, could you be number 10? Because that's the one that says you shall not want what the other person has. If somebody else has it, you want to be thankful for them and not try to take what they have. So the way in which you play hopscotch is that you hop from one to the next. But you can't get to all those about coveting or murder or lying or stealing. All those are important, but you've got to know the basic ones first, which is you'll have only one God, you'll not worship idols, you'll keep the name of the Lord sacred, you'll keep the Sabbath day sacred, you'll honor your parents, and all of these build off the others. So you've got to know God first so that you can get to all the rest. I hope when you guys play hopscotch, you'll think about the 10 Commandments, and when you play Simon Says, you'll think about Pharaoh Says, because it's a fun way to remember what our faith is all about too. This morning, we're going to go down to the great room so we can sing with Stephanie, so we can practice for Palm Sunday when we help to lead worship, and then we'll go to Sunday school class. So could we all go down to the great room while the congregation